Hi everyone, so today I'm going to showcase you two really interesting designs. Alright, now the first one here is something very special. First off, the main diamond, which is mounted here, it's a super ideal cut 0.5 carat. You can just see how bright and brilliant the main diamond is. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift the band here, the ring, so you can see the band design, right? And as you can see, right, there's something really special going on here where you notice there's all these fine detailing, these milgrain patternings on the band, and look at all these milli diamonds here, the different styles and the different ways it's being mounted. And if you notice how thin the band is, right? Now these are classified as petite rings. They are very unique and they've been rising a lot in popularity. So these petite ring is when the band thickness, right, it hits almost 1 mm. The usual thickness of a band is about 2 mm, so this is about half the average thickness of a bandwidth. Now these bandwidth, they are great for small to medium carat size diamonds from 0.3 to 1 carat, and it's mostly popular in Asia because of the smaller finger sizes. Okay, but they have been taking a huge following in the Western culture these days, and you know, to show you the bandwidth, this is basically a knife edge band all the way around, even at the bottom here where you notice over here, you know, you can see that the sharpness of it. Okay, so it's knife edge all around and it's all 1 mm thick, which can be very beautiful when worn on a finger, especially from the top view. So let's say if I sort of like just put it on my finger like this, and you can just see how much it emphasizes on the main diamond, which makes it very prominent. It just brings out the center stone. Now there are many reasons to be careful with these type of designs, right? Because firstly is the porosity of the gold. Now the porosity of the gold, it needs to be very dense so that, you know, the ring remains very strong. So it's not suitable to be crafted in say 20 to 24 karat gold because it's just way too soft. And these kind of designs, it needs to be handmade rather than, you know, casting, because usually for casting, right, it tends to lead to porosity issues in the gold, right, which makes them less strong. And secondly, the crafter, they must be very skilled to pull this off, because, you know, you just look at all these fine detailing patterning and, you know, it has to be very meticulously done. Now the third one is the resizing. Now usually for resizing, right, what jewelers tend to do is they cut and polish the bottom of the band here when resizing is done. But the problem is when after you resize and then you polish the band here, right, at the bottom, it will get thinner, and because of this, right, it'll be less than 1 mm, which is the danger zone, right? You don't want your bandwidth to be less than 1 mm. And because of this, it'll be a matter of time before, you know, the gold will bend out of shape, right? And this would affect all the other prongs here and the security of the diamonds. So what the proper way to do when you resize or ring something like this, right, is to add gold from the after it's been resized, then you polish it down to reduce it to 1 mm. So this must be very precisely done. Alright, so for this design, it's very interesting, right? In fact, I would say it's a mix between Eastern and Western cultures, where if you notice the crown head over here, right, the crown head is a very Western inspired design, and it's mixed with Eastern elements on the band design here. And this is a very special custom piece, and I just wanted to showcase it to you guys. You know, when the world is very divided, I think we can still find some harmony in the smallest of things in these work of art, where, you know, there's a mix of Western and Eastern in harmony together. Alright, so this is something very special, and I hope you guys enjoyed this particular design. And here's the second ring design I want to show you guys, and this is a really special ring as well. The main diamond is a Cushion Brellia, right? And everything is executed very well. You know, what's more exciting than one Cushion Brellia sitting on your ring? It's to have two milli ones over here as well. Okay, so these cushion hearts and arrows, as you know, they are cut to the highest standard, and also they are very known for their extreme brightness. And these cushion hearts and arrows, they are the world's first cushion hearts and arrows. You know, in the past, traditional cushion cut diamonds in the world, they were nowhere near this, right? So the traditional cushion cuts, they were known for their poor light performance, and because of that, a lot of people, they tend to venture back to the round hearts and arrows, and very few people went for the cushions because they are not as bright or as brilliant. So when these cushion hearts and arrows were designed and introduced, it just took the diamond industry by storm. Alright, and you can just see how bright it is. And just for you guys to know, the main diamond here, right, it's a Cushion Brellia. It's a 0.9 carat. Now these milli cushions here, where you can even see the 8 distinct black arrows despite its small size, they are custom cut to match the color and clarity of the center stone. And yes, all of our diamonds, it can be cut to milli sizes as well. And these type of ring designs, right, they are very special because it gives really good side finger coverage, right? So let's say if I'm gonna wear the ring over here on my pinky here, right? So as you can see, right, it gives really good finger coverage, right? And when these mini brillias, they are set to the same kind of brightness as the main stone, and these 3 stones are set this way, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't take the attention away from the center stone at all. In fact, it enhances the main diamond really well, and it makes it look very prominent. So overall, this ring is very beautifully done up. It's very proportional, and you know, with all these shapes, they are flushed together side by side. It just enhances the overall entire beauty of the ring. So the Cushion Brellia, these cushion hearts and arrows, they are very bright, and they are known for these extreme brightness and large flashes of fire, which I'm gonna show you next under the direct light setting. Alright, so now I have both rings on my finger under a direct lighting. So under this kind of direct lighting is to see those fire and scintillation of a diamond, where you can see all those arrows lighting up into these colorful rainbow flashes. Okay, so these are where you can see how fiery the diamond is. So if you notice the diamond at the top here, the super ideal cut, right, you can see the 8 arrows flaring up. And you know, the Cushion Brellia, so remember the Cushion Brellia, I was mentioning that, you know, it has all these large flashes of light. Now this is what I'm talking about. You can just see how fiery it is and how colorful these flashes are. And even the side stones here, if you look at these Cushion Milli Brillias, you can see those arrows flaring up as well, right? Both the left and the right side. It makes the diamond really fiery, right? Especially when I position it at the front here. Okay, so these high performance diamond, these super ideal cuts, they are meant to perform really well. So under these kind of direct lighting condition or sunlight, it's meant to look really fiery, right? And very eye-catching. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the back so you can also see the difference in the band thickness, right? So you can see the petite band on the top, that's a 1 mm, right? And the one at the bottom, that's the average thickness, which is about 2 mm. So when I compare them side by side, you can just see how really thin the petite ring is in terms of its bandwidth, especially, you know, that knife edge, it accentuates the thinness of the band. All right, and here's the top view of them again. Okay, so there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of these videos and stay tuned for more.